News this morning, Anambra State government reiterates resolve to support President Tinubu's administration as SEDC boss Okoye assures greater partnership with governors to attract development to the region. Reps Sumon CEO, CBN Governor, Finance Minister over Contractors Fund as Putin, Xi, other world leaders celebrate Russia's Victory Day at Moscow's parade. Hello, beautiful morning to you and welcome to Breakfast News on ABS Television. Security is here in Anambra State. Let us join hands with the state government to ensure and secure our state. If you see something, say something. Security agencies for the protection of life and property. Call emergency numbers 5311 or 08002022008. We begin from Alex Ekweme Square, where the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has assured President Bola Tinubu of his continued support for his administration. Governor Soludo, who gave the assurance during President Tinubu's one-day state visit to Anambra State, emphasized that the support is rooted in history, ideology, and principle. Correspondent Ejika Bana has the details.
The governor stated that the All Progressives Grand Alliance (APGA) is ideologically and strategically connected to the center, affirming his position as the leader of progressives in Anambra. The governor further revealed that now is the time for those who profess progressivism to unite for a better Nigeria, asking the president to lead the movement at the national level.
We are here also to celebrate you, Mr. President. Thank you for all the hard work you put in to move Anambra and Nigeria forward. There is still a lot of work to do, we know. But there is no doubt that in less than 2 years, important building blocks are already falling into place. We urge you, Mr. President, to stay the course. We are deeply grateful, Your Excellency, for several road projects currently being executed by your administration that benefit Anambra State, especially the Enugu-Onitsha Road, and we appreciate your Minister of Works, who came recently to flag off one of them and has been working tirelessly to get these projects on track.
While appreciating the encouragement and support he has received since he assumed office, President Tinubu expressed optimism that Nigeria's diversity will lead to progress, describing Governor Soludo as someone who knows the way, promising to work with him inclusively.
I wish to assure you that the federal government will continue to partner with the state and the Southeast to secure our people and their future. I have taken serious note of various challenges facing the state and your request for assistance and partnership. I assure you that will be rectified.
Ejike Abana, ABS News.
And still on the president's visit to Anambra, during the visit, Nigeria President Bola Tinubu commissioned the tastefully built government house in Oka, which contains the governor's lodge and office, the deputy governor's office, a presidential lodge, an amphitheater, among other buildings. The president commissioned the government house in company of the governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, governors of the Southeast, Borno, Ogun states, and other dignitaries. Our correspondent, Kenneth Kutuku, sampled public views on the ceremony and now reports.
The Commissioner for Budget and Planning, Anambra State, Chiamaka Nnake, explained that the government of Anambra State is trying to make Anambra a destination lounge of choice where people can come in see opportunities, invest and enjoy themselves. And the transformation of Anambra State with projects, including the new all-in-one government house, is a testament to what the government has done.
And I would say, if you know the governor so well, whenever you say something, you ask, how will he benefit in the Anambra? So Anambra people are the center of development of this government. Of course, the governor is quite an amazing person, so we'll continue to see him evolve into new things. But we are all learning.
The Commissioner for Environment, Engineer Felix Odimiegu, emphasized that the commissioning of the new government house and other legacy projects in the state shows that Anambra State is a progressive state and building itself for the future as an investment hub.
What you see happening here today is a testament of the fact that Anambra is progressing. These two progressives, when they partner together, transform Nigeria. And this is what is stated here today.
The former Minister of Women Affairs, Barrister Uju Ohanenye, pointed out that since the creation of Anambra State decades ago, there has never been a beneficial government house, and Professor Chukwuma Soludo building one will bring better development to the state, expressing happiness over the commissioning. Security officials comprising soldiers, the police, the Department of State Security Service, DSS, and the National Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, were on hand manning the gate of the government house in Awka. It's been Kenechukwu Chukwudi for ABS News.
The Managing Director, Southeast Development Commission, Mr. Mark Okoye, has assured that the Commission is committed to achieving the development agenda of the region by working closely with the governors of the region. Correspondent Emeka Modern reports that Mr. Okoye gave the assurance when Anambra State youth leaders received him at the International Convention Center in Awka. His report.
Okoye, who was visibly excited for the warm reception, explained that SEDC as a commission is ready to work with Southeast governors and the private sector to make the region a preferred investment destination in the country.
So I'm willing to use all the credibility in me to convince our people that we are part of the Nigerian construct and we have played our own role in developing Nigeria.
In his remarks, the President General of Anambra State Association of Town Unions, Youth Wing, Comrade Ken Okoli, assured that the association is ready to work with the Commission and the Southeast governors to actualize their development plan.
We are ready to connect with Southeast Development Commission in their development plan for Southeast, and we are assuring them that thing that is making young people not to have faith in the Nigeria project, we are ready to change that narrative.
Even as he charged young people to start believing in themselves and continue to work in that direction. In their separate speeches, the convener of the event and Anambra Apuga youth leader, Dr. Tochukwu Obiade, and the youth leader of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Anambra State Chapter, Comrade Obinna Nweke, who described Mr. Okoye as a role model for young people, urged him to use the commission to empower Southeast youth and draft a developmental roadmap for the Southeast in Awka. Chukwuemeka Modelim, ABS News.
The President General of Umuri Community Chief John Mechi has commended President Bola Tinubu for his bold and progressive leadership, describing his historic visit to Anambra State as a testament to the strength of the federal state cooperation and a shared commitment to grassroots-driven development. Chief Mechi made the commendations during the reception of President Tinubu in Anambra. Correspondent Njideko Okoye has a report.
Welcoming President Tinubu to the light of the nation, Chief Meche praised his readiness to support state-led initiatives that align with the national development goals, saying that Mr. President's visit to Anambra is not only a show of respect for our people, but a clear endorsement of the type of visionary leadership that Governor Chukwuma Soludo represents. Chief Meche described Governor Soludo as a transformational leader and a man whose governance philosophy has redefined what purposeful leadership leadership means in Nigeria, noting that under Soludo's leadership, Anambra has become a reference point for innovative policies, people-oriented projects, and fiscal prudence, and urged in the Anambra to vote massively for the progressive government as re-election of Governor Soludo is a reward for more work. Traditional ruler of Umueri Okebo, Igwe Benneth Emeka, who expressed his happiness for being the first host to welcome President Tinubu at Chinua Achebe International Cargo Airport, Umueri, extolled Governor Soludo for the numerous achievements he recorded under 3 years in office as the governor of Anambra State, which led to the commissioning of multiple landmark projects executed by the Soludo administration.
Proud, I feel great that my community, Umueri, is the first host before Anambra State, because we are the host community to the Anambra International Cargo, Chinua Achebe International Cargo Airport. I feel great, I feel happy, I feel joy in my heart. And then I feel also great for His Excellency Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, who, due to his numerous work, due to tangible progress that he has made in Anambra State, and by extension Nigeria at large, he is the president of the country, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, accepted to come and commission some legacy projects in Anambra. It's a very wonderful development.
The people of Umueri Okebo trooped out in mass to welcome President Tinubu and his entourage and expressed their gratitude to Governor Soludo for his good governance and landmark achievements through different displays and cultural dances.
Still to come on the news, Rep. Simon CBN Governor, Finance Minister over Contractors Fund. As Putin, other world leaders celebrate Russia's Victory Day at Moscow's parade. After the break, join us.
Hot chocolate, crafted from cocoa, milk, and sugar. Creamy, chocolatey, frothy goodness, rich taste, so satisfying.
Cadbury 3-in-1 hot chocolate, the treat you deserve.
House of Representatives has summoned key officials of the federal government to explain the continued non-payment of contractors for completed projects dating back to October 2024, despite provisions in the 2024 Appropriation Act. Those summoned include the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Yemi Kadosho, Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Atiku Bagudu, the Accountant General of the Federation, Babatunde Ogunjimi, and the Auditor General for the Federation, Shaka Shira. The resolution followed the adoption of a motion of urgent national importance moved by Mr. Ezechi Nnamdi, who represents a constituency in Delta State. In his presentation, Nnamdi decried the financial hardship facing contractors nationwide, noting that despite the approval of funds in the 2024 budget, many ministries, departments, and agencies have received less than 50% of their capital releases. He warned that continued delays risk igniting mass protests, legal battles, and further deterioration in public infrastructure and service delivery. Following deliberations, the House resolved to summon the officials to appear on Tuesday, May 13, 2025, to provide explanations for the delays and to present a timeline for settling outstanding verified payments. We move to Russia, where Russian President Vladimir Putin has taken center stage at Russia's Victory Day parade yesterday, surrounding himself by friendly world leaders in a highly choreographed show designed to show the Western world that Russia is far from isolated. Watching from thousands of troops marched across Moscow's Red Square, Putin stood next to his guest of honor, the Chinese leader Xi Jinping. The annual May 9 commemoration of the Soviet Union's victory over Nazi Germany in World War II is one of the most important days in Putin's calendar, and this year marks its 80th anniversary. Traditionally, the day has been dedicated to estimated 25 million to 27 million Soviet soldiers and civilians who died during the conflict. But since Russia launched its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Victory Day has become more of a propaganda exercise with Putin framing the war against Russia's much smaller neighbor as a continuation of what Russians call the Great Patriotic War. Putin and Xi were joined by scores of other world leaders, most of whom had the black and orange ribbon of St. George pinned to their lapels. Many of them have also sent troops to march in the parade alongside Russian servicemen. In sports, the Nigeria Premier Football League (NPFL) has directed that all match day 37 fixtures should kick off at the same time. The penultimate games of the 2024-2025 season will start at 3 p.m. across different centers on Sunday. Chief Operating Officer of the NPFL, Davis Sinowumi, said the directive is consistent with the policy of ensuring sporting fairness to all participating clubs. Remember that you can follow news and programs from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television, Oka. You can follow us on Instagram and on X at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Before we go here, the main point again. We told you that the Anambra State government has reiterated its resolve to support President Tinubu's administration. We also told you that the SEDC boss, Okoye, has reassured of greater partnership with governors of the Southeast to attract development to the region. We told you that reps of Sumon CBN governor and finance minister over contractors fund, as Putin, Xi, and other world leaders have celebrated Russia's Victory Day at Moscow's parade. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, we must join hands with government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to security operatives for better security of life and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5311 and 08002200008. And that's the news this morning, as edited by Stanley Bukan, the production team. I am David Okwasale. Thank you for joining us on the news this morning. The weekend show continues right after now. Stay with us.